Hi, Brice Harris from the Trumbull County Educational Service Center, and outside in nature again, we are here with a dogwood tree. Dogwood trees are native to Ohio. They can be found in the woods, but oftentimes people plant them in their yards, and there's different varieties that people can plant in their yards. They buy from various nurseries and put them in there. Dogwoods are fantastic, and even though it looks like nothing is happening, a lot of stuff is happening on the inside of the tree, coming from these new growths. So old growth has the bark on it, but the new growth has these purple stems that grow. And then on the end of each stem is a bud, and it's going to be a pointy bud or a rounder bud. And let's take a good close look at those. Now, the pointy ones are where the leaves are going to come out, and you can actually see a little bit of leaf that's popping out there in between the buds, and the leaves will push out soon. But the really cool ones are these flowers, and dogwoods have these great big flowers, and if you look, you can see that there's 4 bud scales, and dogwoods are famous for their 4s. They'll have 4 petals, and they'll have 4 sepals. That little bud will turn into a flower. You can see how big and bulgy it is because it's going to have a pretty big flower inside there once it pops out. Now there's other types of dogwoods too, and we're going to go take a look at a red osier dogwood. But you know how you can tell a dogwood? By its bark. Here's a red osier dogwood. This is one that's going to be more wild. People usually don't grow these in their yard, but you can see it looks pretty similar to a flowering dogwood. And it too kind of has more of the purplish color to it. That's why it's called a red osier. Let's take a look at it and see what we can see. Oh, look at this. So we can even see last year's stems where the berries were attached to, because from the flowers grow the seeds or berries of every single tree. And look right there, there's a little bud that's going to pop out, and that's going to be a leaf. A bunch of leaves are going to grow out from there. So we got to take a look at a red osier dogwood today and the buds on it, and then a flowering dogwood earlier. Keep a lookout for the dogwoods in your neighborhood. In probably 2, 3, 4 weeks, we're going to see those leaves pop out, those flowers pop out, and it'll be quite a sight to see. Open your mind and see the world.